I'm participating Design Miami meanwhile for the 8th time, which is really great. When I think back when we started first in the Elisabethenkirche here in Basel, that was great fun, but absolutely not as professional as we are presented here now. It's wonderful to be in this new hall, architecture by Herzog and de Meuron, and the quality of the fair is really so high and so prestigious. I think one can say we arrived now, and I'm showing works by Ron Arrett, by Florian Borkenhagen, by Nucleo, who is an artist group from Torino, by Indian designer and artist Satyendra Pakale, by Chinese artist Danful Yang. So I have a very good mix this year, and not to forget Rolf Sachs, with whom we will in 2014 have a major museum exhibition in Cologne. I'm very proud that this will happen. And we have also a wonderful work by him on the booth, which is called Raste. So it's, I think, graubündnerisch, how you say. Yeah, and so we are very happy. Yesterday was the opening. We already had a very good crowd. It was very well visited. And I think it will continue during this exciting week here in Basel.
Yeah, besides doing industrial design and the projects which are very close engagement with the industry as well as going all the way towards architecture, we always, since the beginning of our practice, started doing pieces which are unique in a sense of making, manufacturing, and explore quality of the material in terms of a sensorial quality, and almost create a search to evolve a kind of a form language, kind of a sensorial quality, which will have its uniqueness actually. And this project is a horse chair. It's one of the early projects which is made in bronze, which has its roots in my homeland in India, where this unique process of lost wax casting process has been used to its limit and created a sensorial quality that the object allows you to touch and feel. It creates a kind of almost a very strong presence as object, which are the qualities which I am always seeking for from a material qualities eventually to bring into industrial design. And in industrial design it's often difficult because of the manufacturing limitations and the production limitations and even the technological limitations sometimes to bring those qualities. So such projects allows us to create a possibility within a gallery context to create pieces like this, which has this very physical sensorial presence which invite you to touch and feel in case of this piece like a bronze. And if you move over to here, this is one of the recent pieces done in a marble, where the marble piece is again sculpted beautifully, again in a seamless manner, and it sits also very beautifully, that it could be used indoor and outdoor, but has this again a quality of a form which is very sensual and will become very rectilinear at the back, which is apparently look like a contradiction, but that is the kind of a new language, new sensuality which we wanted to bring into object, and how one could exercise those possibilities in project like this and bring it to the industrial mass manufactured object is always been a fascination. And this is a wonderful setting where we could explore this kind of possibility, and I've been engaged with Gabrielle Ammann gallery since now already 7 to 8, 9 years now, and each year we did a different material, natural material, and explore the possibilities of that material into different kind of forms, different possibilities, different usabilities, and that became a body of work in ceramic, in wood, in aluminium, now in marble, bronze. These are the things we have been engaged with, and all these experiments and learning of making of these things eventually feeds into industrial project we are engaged with many Italian manufacturers and Scandinavian manufacturers and others.
I'm Pier Giorgio from Nucleo, and this is my first work is my letter of independence to the industry. And 5 years ago, I started to create my object directly by myself. And the concept is the primitives. The wild men, they need the object really fast because they must to react to the hardness of life. And after many years of working with the company, I want to create something really fast, from the concept to the artwork in the less time as possible. And the idea is to create object using low technology, and because I was just a designer, not a craftsman, and I find three stuff that I can control really easily. The paper, because this table is made in paper, the scissors and the cutter. In this way I can cut the paper in the dimension, and the brush and the resin. And in this way the concept, that's the name primitives, because is primitives in many aspects. The first is the wildness of the surface. The second is we are in the era of the information technology, and primitives mean also the first object in the CAD design, and the third is the approach to do it like really fast. Then there is the evolution in my work, and Gabrielle Ammann, we started to work together, asked me to do a special project for her, and I tried to imagine how is the future of my table, like because the resin is a material that during many years, and what's happened after 500 years or 1,000 years, and probably the paper will be destroyed, and the resin become transparent, and was born the fossil. This is the fossil from the future. And after that, it was an amazing process to recreate like a fake history. And when I was a child, I was fascinated to the amber. The mosquitoes in the amber is something incredible. It's like a time capsule. The object, the mosquito is from like 1,000 years or 100,000 years, sorry. And after that, I want to put in the resin some object for the people in the future, like as a time capsule. And I invent this new collection that is called Souvenir of the Last Century. One is a bench that was found in a flea market and made by probably someone that need a bench and made it by yourself in wood, but in self. And I would like to cast in the resin, keep the same function. This is a bench in a bench. And also probably in the future will be one of the only piece because the wood is a material that will be destroyed because the wood lasts during less than 500 years. And also there is another object. This is the ladder. This also is probably handmade from a farmer for using in his farm. There is something really new that you can see in the end of the is this mirror. That isn't really a mirror. Is a very strong concept. We call it the mirror of the society, and they was made using interview from common people that we find on the web, via Facebook, via Twitter, and we asked the people some question about our life as human, and each mirror is made by an interview. Like this is the mirror of the fear. We asked to the people what is the fear for them, and all the people say to us many different answers. We collect these answers, and then we re-ask to them again how is really important is fear or not, and they can give us the level. 1 is not too much, 15 is really important in them life, and that's means that this is the fear mirror, and connect all the fear of the people.